Well, good Wednesday, everybody. It's nice to see you out there. And we are at our newest client. I love these guys. This is something really interesting. It's called Any Lab Test. And it just moved over to 977 Garfield. We're right down from the clock maker and the donut shop. And so what you can do is, this is for people like me who have catastrophic insurance basically and nothing else really covered. And so I don't get lab tests done because they're not covered for anything. They don't take insurance here, but I can come in here, get a good price, and get lab work done, all kinds of stuff. We're going to find out a little bit more about this, but you can get prostate checks, testosterone checks, cholesterol checks, vitamin B shots, all kinds of stuff just by coming in here. So I pull the door. Well, you guys, and these two right here, I love saying this word. These are phlebotomists. Doesn't that sound good? It sounds so amazingly interesting. Phlebotomists. And so we're going to come back and talk to them in just a second. But look, here's their new office. And it's not done. So they opened. The pictures are on the wall, but there's still lots more coming on. But you don't care what it looks like. It's clean, it's nice, it's pretty. And there's Stephanie. So this is Stephanie. She's one of the owners here. How are you?
I'm good.
So you have a gym in Veneta. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come this way because I think it's easier sometimes. There she is. Okay, so you've been into fitness and taking care of people and health and all that because you have a gym in Veneta.
Yeah.
So when this came available, you said, what? This is a natural tie for you?
Yeah, they went together really well. We just thought it would be another great opportunity to keep people healthy.
So this is a place. Who are people that come in here? This is like, I told them, people like me who only have like catastrophic insurance, but you don't take insurance here. But this is a place you can come and just get any kind of blood work done. How many different things?
We offer over 8,000 tests. So this is a place if you want to manage your own health care, if your deductibles are high, if you can walk in we provide the doctor order needed hair, so you can just walk in and get anything that you need done.
That is so smart. See, I had no idea that was available. I had people going here, oh, I get that done. So I had no idea that you could do that on your own because, so I could come in, if I'm going to have a doctor visit, I could come in here, get my blood work done ahead of time.
Correct.
So when I go to the doctor, I've got everything I need.
Right. Or if you need to find information out right away and you can't get in for 4 weeks, you can come in here and get a jump ahead, get anything that you need.
So there's no appointment needed?
Correct.
You just come in and...
That's correct. So you can make an appointment or you can just walk in the door. Yeah, so, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday.
For somebody like you, why does this make sense? When you see, okay, here's a business, here's something we could do, why does it make sense to you?
Well, I mean, for one, it's affordability. But for me, it's managing your own health care. So, you're in charge of yourself, which we've lost that a little bit, I think, being tied down to going in and trying to convince a doctor what test you need. For instance, I've used it for one of my daughters who I felt like was not feeling great. I brought her in. I found out, she has anemia. Let's get her treated. So, you can sidestep appointments, pulling your kid out of school, all kinds of things.
Right, because half the time somebody just came on here, a friend of mine in Bend, and he says, open one in Bend. We're planning later.
Yeah, can I move there too?
But what I like about this too is that I think there's things I read or I know, and I think, maybe I ought to get my my blood work done or a whole test work, but my doctor doesn't do that anymore. When I do annual physicals, they don't do that. That's not part of it.
Right. So you could just come in here and do that, and then you get your own results. And then your results are explained to you when you pick up your paper. It will give you levels. It will you'll know how to read the report. So you don't have to go to a doctor to have them. Then you're like, oh wait, I have all this information I don't understand. It's pretty clear. On the reports that you get.
So how does it work in terms, allergies? In terms of you have a doctor.
We have tests for that.
You have allergies. So do you guys do allergy tests too?
Yes, we do.
Seriously?
Yes, we do.
I want to do that.
And food allergies.
They do B12 shots. They do. Just to tell. We're going to talk to the phlebotomist to find out more about that. But in terms of when people come in here, you have a doctor not here at the place, but tell people how that works.
So the doctor's orders are provided by our attending physician. So she's not actually here, and you do not have to meet with her. That is what gives us the ability to operate this business.
So people can just walk in and get
Correct.
these tests done.
Correct. Yeah, and you don't. We answer a lot of questions. We look a lot of things up for you, so you don't have to walk in and know exactly what you need. If you have an idea of what you're looking for, like here are my symptoms, we can direct you. So both of the phlebotomists are very good at helping you figure out what test you need if you're not clear on that. Some doctors will actually send their patients here because they know how much the tests are going to cost them going through insurance, so they'll lead them this way with a list of what they need.
Do you guys do cortisone shots in the skull?
No, not currently covered.
Jason, yeah. Sorry, Jason, you're going to have to go somewhere else to get your brain examined. So you guys, if you tag 2 people in the comment section, we're going to give away what you have to explain this. It's a panel,
an annual checkup panel. Yep. And when we head up front, if we want to know what's in the panel, Miranda can tell you.
Okay, I'm going to go talk to them.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Can I say one more thing?
Oh, yes.
We forgot to cover that we actually do kit draws too. So
What's that?
when you go online, you can buy a kit for all kinds of things you're trying to find out about yourself, and they'll mail it to you, and you have to get your blood drawn. We sell the kits here, but if you buy a kit for even a paternity kit, if you buy a kit for your blood work, you can bring it in here, and we just charge a draw fee.
Okay.
So any kit ordered on the internet, it's okay that you didn't get it from us. We'll just charge you a draw fee to have your blood drawn here. We give it all back to you, and you send it out in the mail.
So this is so perfect for this. People are getting really excited about this because I think most of us know we're kind of forced, and culturally we want to take charge of our health. Because you really have to be your own advocate this day and age,
Absolutely.
with healthcare and what is covered and what's not covered. And
Right.
this is a way that you can make that happen.
Yeah, and we're not trying to take the place of doctors.
No.
But we do want to provide something that's affordable, another option. It's price, it's efficiency, it's also privacy. So
It's anonymous. You can come in here anonymously. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. If you think of something else, come butt in. Okay. All right, ladies, phlebotomists. Oh, I love that word. So I'm going to be sitting a little bit higher than you. So tell us who you are.
My name's Miranda, and I have been a phlebotomist here at Any Lab Test now for about a year and a half.
So what are the things people come in the most for?
I would say the most common test we do is STD testing. We do immunity proof for people who have lost their vaccine records. We do allergy testing. We do B12 injections. We also can test your vitamin levels, which a lot of people want to do before they do their B12 shots.
And you do pregnancy?
We do. We do pregnancy testing as well. We do hormone testing for males and females. And we also can work with children for any of their blood draws.
So, and you are?
I'm Caitlin, and I'm a certified phlebotomist here. I've been here for about a month and a half.
So you had a story of a gentleman. We're not going to say who it is, obviously, because this is all anonymous here. But kind of talk about what that experience like was yesterday.
Yeah, so he went to another location here in town to get a couple blood samples drawn, and he spent hundreds of dollars. And so he decided to come here for the next go round, and he spent less than half here, and he was just amazed and wish he would have came here first.
So that is why you do what you do.
Yes.
So tell me about that test. What is the test that we're going to give away to somebody who tags people?
So the annual checkup includes a few of our very common tests that usually a doctor would order for you if you were to go in just feeling normal and healthy for an annual checkup. A few of the tests that are included on there is a complete blood count. That's checking if you have anemia. That's checking if you have additional risks for a blood clot. There's your thyroid tests on there, and there's also your hemoglobin A1C, which is going to be testing for diabetes. So they're all very important basic tests that are pretty standard for anyone of any age, gender, and so on.
So you guys, we're giving that away for free for somebody that tags 2 people. We're going to pick a winner by the time this is done. Share this on your page and find out. So did you know do you go to phlebotomy school?
Yes, I went to a 3-month program that certified me in phlebotomy, and then I also did my national exam.
So did you know this kind of stuff was available? I had never heard of this before until Stephanie called.
I didn't, actually. I came in here for an interview, and that is the first time I've ever heard of this business, actually. It's very hidden to a lot of people, I think especially a lot of younger people.
Jason, the computer is actually on their email, so there's no. Jason's saying lock your computer screens, HIPAA laws. There's nothing up there that's with HIPAA. But thank you for telling us that, so we know. But it's all computer stuff and email. So anyway, so again, what is so with STD testing? You do a lot of that, and that's because it is anonymous.
We do, yes. We can do anonymous STD testing, or we can do STD testing using your true name. If you want to do something anonymously, it's really easy just to walk in and we can just identify you on your date of birth.
Okay. So Stephanie, come here. Pop in behind me here. So what else do people need to know about what you guys do here?
Well, I did not cover the fact that we're a franchise.
Okay.
So I just think that's important. This isn't something that we invented on
No.
our own. So we actually flew out to the headquarters in Georgia. We, meaning my partner Adam, we own it together, and thought the franchise, the concept was so awesome. That's why we purchased it. But I just wanted to let people know, like, this isn't, a self-started business here.
Right. This is something that is franchised out there all over the country because obviously there's a huge need for this kind of thing for people.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. And like you said before, it eliminates the fact that you go into your doctor and you have to convince them, like you said, they don't provide your basic tests anymore. So you can take that factor out where you have to go in, take the time off of work, convince them that you need a test. Let's just say they like, well, these are the ones I'll offer you today, and then you can come back if you don't get the results you need.
Well, and I think a lot of us, especially, and I'm being sexist here, but especially women, are very aware of their health and very aware from what you can and can't look up. And I think people are very wanting to, like with my prostate cancer, I could come in here and have my PSA drawn once a year, and I wouldn't have to go all the way to Portland to OHSU to have that done.
Yeah, or like vitamin D levels. Vitamin D is. It's so important here for us in Oregon, and it can cause,
depression,
really large side effects if your vitamin D is low. That's a lot of effort to go to the doctor for vitamin D, get your appointment, wait for your tests. You can just walk in here and check something like that, and then it's as simple as going to an awesome nutrition store and getting yourself on some vitamin D levels.
How do you do that?
Do what?
A vitamin D test.
Oh, we just come in here and one of the phlebotomists will do the test.
Can you do that?
Yeah, quick.
I want to do it. Can we do
wanna
it?
do it? Yeah.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Is it a blood test?
Do you want me to try to do it on you?
No.
You
No,
don't.
I am
You really
not a
don't.
pin. I am not a pin cushion.
Yeah,
She
you
wants
can
to
do
stick
that.
it to me. So this is like a simple blood test, and then you can figure out what your vitamin D levels are.
Yeah, so you won't have your levels today. We have to send it off, and then you'll get them in 48 to 72 hours, and then you'll know. So if your levels show that you're really low, you can get yourself started on some right away.
And vitamin D, is that a shot?
We do not do vitamin D shots here.
Okay.
So most of the time when your vitamin D is low, you'll start taking supplements. So if you have a critically low number, like if you did have the doctor on staff is notified, and then she helps figure out what the next step is.
All right. One of you phlebotomists, who's going to do this? Caitlin, okay, come here. Let's just, because I just know that's, okay, so here we go. All right, so we're going to do this.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to stick this on. Next week, I'm getting my tattoo done live, adding to my tattoo. We do everything live. So you get to see Rick get everything done to him. Hold on, yeah, whether you like it or not. Okay, hold on. There's a way to get this in here. I just have to get it there. Okay, now we got it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn this around. So I'm going to get that off of you, and all you have to do is hold that. Mm-hmm. Don't touch these little numbers here.
Mm-hmm. And then put it on
You
you.
don't even have to touch that.
Okay.
Let go.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
You good?
Yep. So when she starts the test, when somebody comes in, can I move it a little bit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you
so
can.
like
Don't
we,
touch it. Don't touch
okay,
that.
don't touch it. Oh,
Just
awesome.
go to me, see?
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have candy, we have a heat wrap, we have essential oils, to make you feel comfortable, because a lot of people don't like blood draws. I think the atmosphere here is a little bit more low key than when you're at the doctor and they're,
Well, yeah, it feels like I'm just not like in that sterile, that sterile
Yeah.
environment. It's not. I sterile as in. I know it's sterile in here.
Yeah.
I mean sterile as anything else. Okay, go ahead.
So do you want a piece of candy to take your mind off of it?
I'm okay.
Okay.
You have prostate cancer. I am a pin cushion. I get used to this stuff.
Let's take a look.
And you know what, Steph? You can come in here and show the whole thing. You can get right in there close on it.
Get close on the.
you can.
Okay.
Look you're now my camera person.
I prefer that.
All right.
What do you like about doing this? You.
Oh, I love the people that come in here. You know, the personal interaction. I love it when you know, people come in here and they're satisfied and happy, and I love it when someone comes in and they don't know that we offer this and they're just in shock. So what about you guys? The personal stories? People?
I hear
You can talk just from that side, but yeah, what do you?
there's definitely been a few people that I've felt really good about helping, that we've helped long term actually. I can't talk about details, of course, but
Right.
there's been a few people who have had cancer in the past, who have had organ diseases, and they've came in regularly on a week basis, a month basis, for years on end.
Like transplant surgery and
Yeah.
coming in here and monitoring their levels on their own after. So yeah, there's some pretty long-term stories of people that have used us, and
Are you getting this, dear?
I am.
Okay.
Yep, I am. Can we film your face for the wincing, or are you good? Oh, happy? Still happy?
Honestly, I don't even feel that's very good.
Thank you.
You're a good phlebotomist. You're a good phlebotomist.
He just wants to say that. He just wants to say that word.
I want to be a phlebotomist just so I can say, "Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. I'm a phlebotomist," and then say, "I draw blood."
Vampires.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt. So then they just send that off. Huh?
Hold pressure there.
That's my little vitamin D test.
That's your vitamin D test. You gotta hold pressure.
Oh, thanks. So you guys, it's called Anytime Lab. It's
Any
over
lab
on
test.
Garfield, 977 Garfield, next to the clock company.
Any lab test now.
And
Any lab test now.
Any lab test. No, what did I say?
Anytime lab.
Oh, I got it all mixed up.
It's good.
Any lab now.
Test now.
Any lab test now. Just think about what you want. I want a lab test now.
There you
Any
go.
lab test now.
There you go.
And again, they'll take care of you. It's anonymous if you need it to be. Otherwise, it is a franchise, and everything's on the up and up. It's a great. I love that. I think it's cool that you are a gym owner, and so you're into your health, and then this becomes your next thing.
Yeah, they work together really well.
Really, it's a great connection for for what you're doing and stuff. I think. So.
Yeah.
So you guys, again, you'll get the test. You'll see it at the top. It includes, what does it include again?
Your CDC, your comprehensive metabolic panel, hemoglobin A1C, thyroid.
So you guys, if you went to the doctor and they wanted to do a workup on you, this is what it would be, and you'll get it for free. It's $129 value, and tag 2 people on the page, and you'll get that for free. We're going to pick one person out of that. Please share this on your page so other people know, because in this day and age, when we can't all afford to go to a doctor visit just for a blood test or get permission to get a blood test, you don't need it anymore. You can come here, get that blood test, and then go do what you need to do with it. Again, it's not a replacement for a doctor, but it is a chance for you to take charge of your own health and make sure that if you're not ordered to get a test, that you can still say, you know what, I really want to know what my PSA is, I want to know what my vitamin D level is, and I don't have to go make an appointment with my doctor to have them tell me, okay, Rick, now you can go get a blood test. That sounds like magic to me.
They can go online as well and look up the 8,000 tests. So they don't have to come in here. They can do some research at home
So
as
tell
well.
them what the website is.
It's anylabtestnow.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anylabtestnow.com.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, share this on your page. Thank you. See, look at that. She ended up interviewing me. That's how it works. So you guys, all right, we will talk to you later. Tomorrow is Thursday. I can't remember what we're doing, but we have a really busy week ahead. So again, oh, you are tagging people. Okay, I'm sorry I keep reminding you, but tag people because you really want to get that. You guys like this, don't you? Okay, share it on your page. All right, we'll see you later. Seth, thanks. Hey, phlebotomists, thank you. Use that word 3 times today in a sentence with somebody. Go up to someone and you have to use phlebotomist 3 times and then tell them why. Okay.